time to build a SmartCap. Recently we bought a Toyota Tacoma. We bought a truck. We bought a Tacoma 2025 TRD Sport. But we are upgrading now with this SmartCap. We're gonna put the cap on the truck bed and just really make the functionality of that space so much more. So today we're gonna be walking through the setup of this and getting it up on the truck and kind of the plans for how we want to use it. So I'm starting this on a Sunday morning and I'm hoping I'm finishing on a Sunday afternoon. But this feels like a lot of work, so we're gonna see how far I make it today. But you can see since delivery, this has already become a workbench for me. So we've got to clear this off, make this a workspace instead of a workbench, and get organized a little bit. All right, making progress. Already got some things cleaned up, but now I gotta unbox this. Now we have the SmartCap and some of the rails that go on top of it. Gotta get all that organized out here, start putting it together. Gotta find the instructions in here before I just start taking it all apart.
I got you a snack.
You got me a snack? What is it?
Ace was having like a Weber grill like thing. And we could have a mini pancake.
A pancake? I'll have the barbecue, whatever that is.
Well, I want some of it.
Oh, you didn't get any. This is.
Well, I got 2 pancakes, but I felt like it was greedy to take 2 of these.
So I get like a bite of that, is what
We
you're saying.
both get half. It's a snack. I said it was a snack, not
You
lunch.
could have done more. Oh, and there's pineapple on it? You didn't want to warn me about pineapple?
Grilled pineapple.
It's fine, but you gotta warn people about the
Okay.
pineapple. I'm good.
You want more?
No.
You want your pancake?
No.
What?
I appreciate the thought.
They're free snacks.
Start here.
I found it.
So in this box is the instructions. You're gonna do QR code for the instructions and a bunch of the hardware. Okay, to start getting things organized and out of the box, I've laid out a big tarp over here and I'm taking things one by one and trying to lay them out. So this right here is one of the side panels. We're just gonna go piece by piece. Alright, I've already adjusted my setup because I needed more space to lay things out. Put all of the sides over there and the top of it here so I can organize a little bit differently. And I'm not entirely sure which is the front and the back at the moment, but I do know that there's a straight edge and an angled edge, and that's how it tells you to organize it and align it in this first step. So I'm not gonna make you watch me do all of these, but I'm about to do this a bunch of times. So to walk you through it, there's a bunch of these little fasteners and little bolts, and this is going to be used to clamp the different parts together. So maybe a little bit of a time lapse here, but we're gonna jump to me having done a lot of this.
I realized that I didn't do a great job showing what I was doing here. Yes, there are little bolts that fasten together, but you have to get all of the panels to line up exactly for them to work right, because each of them have between 5 and 15 connection points. And at first they were going together, and then I needed Amanda to help hold things and line them up so I could get things screwed together. But not everything went to plan.
Well, multiple hours later, I had to take a mental health break because I was getting frustrated. I needed lunch. I needed to refuel, to reset. Part of it's on me. Part of it's just the way these things go. I am 2 away from getting all of these inserted correctly to get it all aligned, and then I can tighten everything down. I just can't get them aligned to where this will slide in. So Amanda's been out here a couple of times to help give me some extra strength, push things together. We've made some progress, but I just got to keep pushing. So that's the update at the moment. I'm 2 away. Quick update. We've made progress on getting all of the bolts in and getting the panels together. Now I'm working on the sealant around the edges. It does require some little glue at the corners, and then I've heard that this is a part that is very important to make it look clean. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of follow the instructions, keep it about 1/8 of an inch off the edge, and go from there. Okay, I have to admit, it's been like 2.5 weeks, but we're making things happen. Had a friend come over, help lift this up. So it recommends not sliding it.
Okay.
I want to go in and lift it from in here.
Bench press?
And then have you help. So I'm going to get up in it and try and lift it on my back. If you two could just be at the corners kind of watching.
Sure.
Got it. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
I think you're on the...
Yeah, don't put your fingers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I think it's on the bed.
Let me do a check.
I'm not sure about left.
Yeah, so looking more at this.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
that's, in that case.
That's pretty good.
Stuff.
What is up there? Oh, what is up there?
You definitely need help with that. It is not a one-person thing. It is, for this size of it, it was actually pretty good with the 2 of us and Amanda helping out, help guiding things as well. I think you could do it with 2 people, even though they recommend 4. Some of the bigger ones for the bigger full-size trucks maybe need more. Those weigh a little bit more. But now, got to keep moving, get some of these clamps on and final steps done, because we have to use this tomorrow. So, sun's going away, and I gotta finish. All right, time to do the clamps and the brackets in here. And sorry, there's very limited light in here. This is the bracket that's gonna go underneath. Got a rubber piece that's gonna help seal it. The thing that is in the railing is gonna screw into here, and then the cap itself is gonna end up screwing into the top there. So the last instruction that I have to do is the 3rd brake light. This does come pre-wired, but it means I have to drill down into the side. Ooh. But it does mean I have to drill down into the side of the truck to get to the light over there. So I'm gonna read through this one very carefully and see how confident I am about this one.
The last thing we need to do is put this liner in, and thank you to Lasfit for sending this out. We are going to kind of unbox this and put this out. It's just going to be a good protectant and hopefully a little bit more like a rubbery thing so that things don't slide as much in the back of the truck bed. So let's open it up and see how it looks. Definitely gonna need to just kind of relax a little bit. It's been boxed up and folded up, so once that relaxes, it'll fit nicely. I can tell it's nice and snug in all the corners. And if you do want to continue using the D-rings and other pieces here, there are little spots to cut out for those, so you can do that. I'll probably do that later when we actually need those. So we now have this SmartCap all set up and have used it on a trip. So far the features are amazing. We have all 3 flaps that flip up. You can still access things from every side. Having this Lasfit liner down here in the bottom is wonderful. I was able to put some things down here and they definitely were not sliding around. I know it's also protecting the actual truck bed, which is wonderful. The one thing that's a little weird, and I know that why they put it here, but this window that is to the back, you can technically open it and get through as a pass-through, but it's manual, so you have to come back here and manually open it when the truck window is automatic. So you can just kind of press a button and open that. So it's not as convenient. I'm not sure what scenario I would want that in. That's just part of it. So you can open and close that pretty easily. Not something that we're necessarily going to use. The one thing that we still haven't finished is that third brake light. You can see that I have started drilling that hole but have not finished it, and the wires just have to go through there. It is pretty plug and play once you get that hole drilled. I just haven't taken the time to do it, so I need to do that here soon so that that third brake light is functional. We also have the molly panel on both flaps, but right now we just have the shovel on one side, axe on the other. I'm sure we will tweak that, and thinking about like a first aid kit that just kind of is always there ready to go. Some other things that might end up on those as well. But we can put some other things back here and kind of shift some weight around as we are towing. We have a towing weighing video coming up soon, and weights are very important when you're towing, having stuff in both the tow vehicle as well as the trailer. So it's nice to be able to adjust things and have some space to put stuff, where back when we had the RAV4, we just couldn't. We didn't have the capacity to be carrying things in the RAV4, so we really didn't. Everything was back in the trailer. We can now shift some things up here and adjust weights as necessary. But that is going to do it, so make sure and hit subscribe to find out where in the world Carmen goes next.